Okay, let's enter the 10,000 Delights. You see a massive, beautifully decorated door. It appears impregnable. At eye level, an elegant inscription reads 10,000 Delights. In a smaller letters, another inscription reads, "A gift from Velexia to the wonderful, to Chivaro the beautiful." Alright, let's try and open the door. "Welcome to 10,000 Delights, dear guest. The madam has ordered me not to impede your journey." Well, you can talk. You're a door. Better a door than a dolt. "Lady Velexia had a hand in my creation after her rest in the 10,000 Delights was disturbed by an overzealous admirer. She presented me to Madame Chivaro to keep out the rubble. I'm going to... You shouldn't even exist. This is wrong. This should never happen. This cursed dark magic is too dangerous," says Finan. Alright, let's just go through the door. Enjoy yourself, dear guest. Talk to the mistress of 10,000 Delights. Okay, another teleport here. Some guards. Some patrons. Okay, I think she is running this place. Before we talk to her, let's just loot everything. There's some door there. Let's have a chat. "A new guest. We're always happy to welcome guests to 10,000 Delights. I am Chivaro, ruler of this place of pleasure. The only taboos here are brawling, moderation, and talking politics. Aside from that, anything goes. As my guest, you can expect to receive gentle caresses, or if you prefer, wild and untamed ones. I have servants of every type to suit every taste. Any of them can be yours for a night, or forever. If your pockets are deep enough, what are your preferences? Never mind, I'll find out myself." We succeed at a wheel check though. "It feels as if someone is touching your mind. Prying fingers are attempting to extract a recent memory, but not very successfully. Exerting your will, you manage to eject the alien presence from your head before it digs too deep. You have an iron will. You can push me out of their mind with such ease. I saw almost nothing. I'm almost offended. I do, however, respect the power of others. Let your secrets remain yours alone." Right, I'm looking for the Spinner of Nightmares. Yes, she lived here for a long time. She owned several rooms. The Den of Sweet Horror, she called them. You can easily find them. Just look for a bunch of crazy, dragged-up cultists. Those degenerates were the Spinner's entourage. When she left the 10,000 Delights, she left them here so we could entertain ourselves with them. I would like to hire several succubi to entertain the arena champion, Gelderfang. They are currently serving a special client in the upper city. As you surely understand, their caresses do not come cheap. Do you have 40,000 gold? Yes, we were given 40,000 gold by that guy in the arena, right? This place is called the Palace of Incest and Degeneracy. You'll find the girls there. Tell them you've already paid me. Okay. I have a few questions. I have secrets I would rather not reveal, and without them my story would be as inspired as sex without violence. I was once wild and dangerous. I manipulated others to destroy them, not subdue them. But then I met someone. That meeting changed everything. It sparked my hunger. I wanted to stand for something, to rise above the crowd, to become important, influential. It turned out that not only can I create bloody chaos, but I can tame wild whirlwinds of chaos, shape and direct them, and none of that would have happened but for that chance encounter. Okay. I like it. Perhaps we can spend the night together. I take it you're used to people falling into your arms. Don't expect it of me. My favor must be won. But you seem entirely capable of it. Okay. Well. Wait, honey, you're leaving without trying any of the pleasures we have to offer? Take a look around. Wouldn't you like to give yourself into our tender, passionate hands? To taste sweet oblivion as days and years merge into an endless shimmering tapestry of pleasure. The first taste is on the house. I can see you're intrigued, but slow down. We need to be friends first. Do this one tiny thing for me and we'll be best friends. A brazen gang of demons keeps harassing my girls. Attacking them on the streets and dragging them back to their lair in the lower city. A foul den called the Rotten Guttery. Spill their blood. Rescue my girls and come back here for your reward. The words of these fiends sound sweet, but what lurks behind them? Lust? A desire to use you? Something even more insidious. I sense danger here, like the reek of decay near a crypt. Faint but clear, beware this trap, champion. Okay. Grudges to settle. Alright, see you soon. Let's have a look at that quest. So... Punish the demons who abducted the succubi. Okay. Well, we need to go to the upper city to find them there. Let's go. Save the game. A large demon guard. Can I help you? What's behind that door? The upper city. Our guests often use this door as they are far too important to be seen on the streets of the middle city. I want to go through the door. No, you do not belong in the upper city. Be on your way. That magic toy you're holding is some sort of weapon? This is a teleportation wand. Chivaro has grown concerned about security recently. She said something had happened and we should expect unwanted guests. She ordered guards to arm themselves with these things and toss any troublemakers onto the street as the first hint of danger. Since then, I no longer take pleasure in my job. No more crushing heads, no more gutting. Who are these guests you've got Chivaro so scared, I wonder? What is that collar around your neck? That's not one of your... We call them politeness collars. Chivaro ordered all the guards to wear them. If we rude to the guests or allow them to break the rules, the collars start to tighten until we're decapitated. Oh. Right. Right, get lost. The chain collar clanks on the demon's neck and he hastily corrects himself. I mean, have a good night. What about this door? Some cultists. There we go. What do you want? Do I owe you gold? Who are you? I am ashes caught by a storm, whirling in the wind, whirling in the wild vortex of the tornado tormenting this universe. I am measured emptiness. And who are you? Well, it doesn't matter. You are neither ashes nor emptiness. We shall never understand each other. Okay, I'm looking for the Spinner of Nightmares. The Spinner of Nightmares, we adore her. She's our teacher. She opened our minds to the beauty of madness, brought us here, granted us fierce eternal delight, and then she went away. Where did she go? Why would she abandon us? It's so sad. But she left us many presents. They are all in her caches. Oh, so many all around here. I don't know what that thing is. It looks like a dried human brain, but it has plenty of sweet horror in it. What are you doing here? We enjoy the silence and darkness of oblivion. We give each other quiet. We share our grains of truth scattered in the endlessness voids of our minds, and we would be glad if you didn't interfere with this process. Okay, let's just leave this guy here, and suddenly we have all these checks available. So, lore, religion. Success. The sheets are covered with the embroidery that can be folded to form magical runes. They were probably required for some magical sexual pleasures of the Spinner of Nightmares. Perception 27. Success. The back side of the altar conceals a small identification for a cache. Unfortunately, it's empty. Arcana check. Success. A magic figurine used to conduct mind manipulating rituals. Knowledge world. Success. A bookshelf is a popular choice for a stash. The pages of several books are in fact cut out neatly, but the caches are empty. Okay, so what do we need to do next? Search the den of sweet horror. Okay. Ah. The Spinner of Nightmare notes. Now we have to give them to healer. Okay, cool. How do I get there? Doesn't look like I can. Alright, let's leave this place now. Now we need to go to a couple of places. Well, first of all, I just remember more slaves. Who are these guys? They're just some random citizens. Oh, that's safe. Because looks like something could be happening here. Maybe I need heals and buffs. Don't have lay on hands. Right. Vile demons, damp, countless, took all the power. Had there been more of us, we would have strangled you by now. Okay. Well, interesting. They just decided to attack. Just like that. Fine, I guess. Immune to poison. about this spell? Oh, he's staggered. But Holy World could be something that... I think this demon leader is going to kill me. But I could be wrong. Oh yeah, he hits Secker. Let's give Holy Word a chance. Alright, Sila just died. I didn't do anything. Okay. Ah! Alright, well, round two. Round two. But this time... we are just going to summon some help and maybe stand over there. Is that better? Has to be, right? Alright, everybody kill this guy. What could Ember do that's good? Oh shit. I need a heal. These skeletal warriors, they didn't last for very long. Looks like Sila may die soon. Okay, she's not dead, but she's not in a very good shape either. I would like to believe I'm better prepared now, but with this game, I don't think such a thing even exists on this difficulty level. How can I pull without being destroyed is the question now. I know. Sila needs to drink a potion. Potion of Blair. And something for... Can you use a scroll? No. Okay, this will have to be enough. Come on, run. Oh my god. Run. You can do it. I think she's done it. I actually think she's done it. Okay, so this leader guy. I need to nuke him down pronto with everything I have. Okay, good damage there, Ember. Do it again. Disgusting that again as well. Why aren't you attacking? What are you doing? What could Secker do? Not much. He's at half health now. Let's just summon more crap. It's working, it's definitely working. Just gonna give him a fire snake now. It's a bit sad that my melee characters just have to stand here and do nothing, but... Alright, he's dead. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let's give them a fire snake now. Heal Sela. At least Ember is doing her job. Okay, Aru, Secker and Greybear all need to get ready. Because Pain is coming soon. They all saved on confusion. I mean, it's not very surprising, is it? Okay, another one died. My summons are still strong, holding strong there. So far so good. And they can't get through. Are you casting? What are you doing? Cast your spell. Is it safe now? Probably not. Okay, so who's still alive? Okay, this guy is Marauder. He needs to be eliminated. this do anything? They're not even done killing that demon yet, so I think I'll be fine. He's dead now, okay. Now we're safe. Are you kidding me? There we go, finally. Pentatonic Titan's Minor Rune. +6 constitution and +2 bonus to fortitude saving throws and +1 insight bonus to AC against evil creature. Oh, this is good. But this is good as well. I'll think about it later. So we could go down now. Save the game. I really need to rest, but something happened there. What was it? Trap deals 34 damage to Sela. Knowledge Arcana. The inhabitants of Alushinira seem to enjoy the abundance of lava around them. Demons are not immune to fire. They just like to live close to such destructive element. Good to know. Keep moving though. I beg you, kind sir, give me a moment of your time. Zlatberg. Greetings and welcome to this dismal place. My name is Zlatberg and I ask you for help. I beg you, show mercy, not toward me, but towards these young and innocent maidens. They are my wards and they were unfortunate enough to be abducted by demons. These names. Herself bestowed upon a revelation upon me, which prompted me to settle here and aid my brethren doomed to dark and cruel fate, but my strength is all but gone. I swear I need assistance now more than ever. How may I be of assistance? Freeing enslaved Asimars has become my trade, you see. These women are former captives whom I saved from the monster's clutches, and I protect them to the best of my ability. But I've heard a new shipment of slaves is about to arrive in the flesh markets, and there is nothing I can do to break their shackles. Please do it in my stead. Please buy their freedom and send the women here. I can see that you are a traveler of means. A single act of kindness should not inconvenience you excessively, but will be forever in debt to your compassionate soul. Such a kind and generous soul is a true rarity in the abyss. We ought to help him. champion not just save the poor slave women, but also to strengthen his faith in the righteousness of the path he has chosen. And even in the abyss we found an Aasimar living a virtuous life. There is no escaping you lot. It's there. How did the Aasimar woman end up in the abyss? The abyss hungers for new slaves, so it sends countless raiding parties to other planes to stave off its cravings. The poor young women were captured on Golarion. I've never seen anything viler than those ruthless thrall hunters prowling in search of defenseless victims, sniffing out the weak to enslave, clamping collars around their neck. Where can I find the captives? I think we've seen them in the flesh markets, right? Why don't you buy their freedom yourself? Alas, I simply cannot afford such an expense. My meager income is spent on buying the freedom of these poor souls. When demons see an Aasimar customer, they raise the price and conspire to keep me from purchasing anyone. In their eyes, the glee of thwarting me is worth the last profits. Why did they bring these Aasimar women in the abyss? It pains me to say this, but I can think of only two options, and both are equally terrible. Perhaps they will be sold to the 10,000 Delights, a filthy whorehouse where corrupt souls indulge in the most immoral and vulgar pleasures. Okay, I'll think about it. I could use a little help myself. I fear there is little I can do to help, but please accept this gift. You have a martial look about you, and I have no doubt you'll make good use of it. Okay, he gave us a potion. May I spend the night in your home? I am very sorry, I would gladly shelter you, but there is no room in my home. My wards and I barely have room, as it is, and we live in an abject poverty. Moreover, the women need to feel safe so they can heal. They need to be surrounded by familiar faces, and protected from even the slightest hint of danger. Letting armed strangers stay in our home would bring back traumatic memories, and it would be cruel under the circumstances. Please accept my sincere apologies. How do you survive this place? It isn't easy. My ancestry alone enraged demons and makes them want to try to do me harm. There have been numerous attempts on my life, and they have often tried to destroy the house where I shelter my wards. What happened to your wards? They survived truly monstrous abuses. The demons show no mercy, subjecting these unsullied flowers to abuse and torture. Disgusted by their beauty and purity, the brutes trampled their innocence into the dirt. I tend to their physical wounds, but their hearts blend still. They have withdrawn into themselves. They do not speak, not even to me. I hope one day I'll be able to return them to some semblance of a normal life and send them home. Right, I'll think about helping him. But first, let's have a look around. Pale. Incomprehensible scrolls have been inscribed on the wall, written in one of the countless dialects of the abyss. Surely we should be able to go there, but how? Let's see inside. See if he was talking, if he was truthful. What was that weird green thing? That's already pretty suspicious. I'm suspicious about this guy. Well, maybe I shouldn't be suspicious. There's just some shells here and nothing else. Do I have a scroll, by the way? I think I have a scroll of restoration now. Do I? I'll think about it later, but I need to remove this negative level from Greyborn. Okay, we've seen these guys from there, so... Oh, that is here by the looks of it. Let's go back then. Okay, I think we need to go back to... Wait, there's some loot here. Oh, it's there. I know how to get there. More loot here. More guards as well. Right, before we go back to the tavern and... So, let's see where we are with these quests. We have to go to the upper city to find this Sakubai. Visit Valexia's mansion. I think she's in the upper city as well. Don't need to do it right now. But I think he's... Not sure where this guy is. We should be able to do this in lower city. And this at some point. Lan and Aru wanna talk. Let's visit. First, we're gonna visit. Pretty sure there should be a door here. Huh? Maybe I was wrong. Assassin's Guild. Oh yeah. Let's climb. Can we climb? Why we can't? What? What's going on here? What am I missing here? Oh, it's there, right? It's on the other side. Oh, okay. Why is that door then? I thought it was here. I don't know. Okay, Okay, I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go back to Nexus, rest, heal up, and then we're gonna be back here and we're gonna go to the lower city. So I'm gonna go to the Nexus now, see what's going on there. Back at the Nexus, a sudden searing pain forces you to your knees. For a moment you feel as though you are in a frying pan. Your skin is on fire and the agony is unbearable. The world goes dim around you and you find yourself unable to breathe. As you fade in and out of consciousness, you hear the angel Targona screaming in pain somewhere nearby. My righteous comrades, what happened? I felt no evil spell, but both of you suddenly screamed in agony. I don't know, says Targona. It suddenly felt like I was burning. I was bound hand and foot, unable to defend myself, and I was burning. Wait, don't heal me yet, Hand of Inheritor. I need answers. I want to study these invisible burns. There is no point in speculating about something that we don't understand. We have other things to discuss. You are right, we have much to discuss. We cannot afford to be idle while our enemy is active. How are we going to find the echo of the Skari? Our mission is to eliminate the threat of the Nahindran crystals. That should remain our priority, but we cannot ignore the echo. Our insidious enemy knows that you are in the Abyss, champion, and it is clear that he plans to kill you. Moreover, there is still the matter of the hostage that he took from Pulura's fall. I know how the echo of the Skari thinks. I am certain that his lair is not in Alushinira. I believe he holds his captives in the Rasping Rifts, his lord's realm. However, as I've mentioned before, he must have a portal hidden somewhere here in the city. It wouldn't surprise me if the portal is sealed or guarded, but we must still try to find it. Targona says I can help with that. Let Seker focus on his mission and I will search for the portal. You can't go to the City of Demons alone. Your maimed wings might deceive some of the demons into believing you are a fallen angel, but they will not all be fooled. That is why the champion and I ought to help you. It will not keep us from fulfilling our primary mission. Very well, I'll follow your lead, but first I need to follow up on a hunch. I'll be near the portal that leads from the Nexus to Alushinira. Meet me there. The Echo does not work alone. He has numerous spies and contacts among the demons involved with the Word Wound. If we can track down one of the Echo's allies, they might lead us straight to him. We could search for the Echo of the Skari's henchmen here in Alushinira, but it would be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Fortune may favor us, but we would be trusting everything to chance. A more reliable method would be to turn to the rules of this evil city of assistance. After all, we are going to need their help in other matters as well. There is one tried and true method of hunting demons. Make them hunt you instead. The Echo hates everything and everyone related to Iomade. If I walk into Alushinira and start killing demons and praising their goddess, he is bound to send some of his servants after me. You'll end up with half of the Abyss chasing after you. Maybe. Don't underestimate me though. I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. All my life I've been good at two things: killing demons and staying alive. And that's exactly what I plan to do now. Alright, well, let's trust him. Excellent. If you need me, just listen for the sound of prayers and battle cries. I doubt I'll be hard to find. Okay, Lan. Life's a funny thing, isn't it? You find yourself in a new city and suddenly you bump into an old acquaintance. Savamelek is here in Alushinira. Sava who? Very funny. I knew we were surrounded by demons and they've all got tricky names. You can't expect to remember all of them. Savamelek is the one who's been kidnapping mongrels for ages in the caves and turning them into insane beasts. We've met him. Have we? How do you know he is here? I feel it, you know, it's like a scent. You smell something unusual once in your life and you remember it forever. That feeling I had in the cave when Savamelek was turning the mongrels into beasts. It's back, like cloying, nasty stench that's clogging up my lungs. Like I feel into a lantern and can't swim. Excuse the analogy. Assuming Savamelek is here, where should we look for him? I don't know, but this thing, it seems to grow weaker and stronger as we move around. So if you put me on the sand, I'll lead you to him like a hound. Okay, let's find him then. Help Targona with her research. Bad blood. Okay, who else wants to talk to us? What's this? Yaniel? Why did you choose to follow me into the abyss? Well, I suppose the obvious answer is that I wanted to help you. After all, you saved me from endless imprisonment, but there is more to it than that. After the events in the Midnight Fane, the Queen announced that you had departed on a highly sensitive mission. Everyone was excited about the commander, but no one cared much about a strange old woman, even if she did share the name of a legendary hero. Speaking of names, I've actually met two of my namesakes. Apparently it's become rather common to name children after me, but I digress. While all of this was going on, I tried to find out what happened to my friends and quickly discovered that I was alone. Denisa, my best friend, died of old age just a year ago. The priest Anthocletus became a respected patriarch, but age did not spare his mind. He's in his final days, being cared by his family. Joran and Stoughton, well, you know their story, and that's how it was with everyone I once knew. Everything's changed. The city, the people, the crusade. I heard no familiar names and met no familiar faces. Only the queen remained the same, my proud, brave queen, but time had changed her too. A dark storm raged in her eyes, a storm brought on by doubt or weariness. Okay, so we know why. Long story short, I felt lost in Dresden. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. How did you end up in Midnight Fane? What do you think about the Holy Wardens? Do you also possess these abilities? Yes, I do possess these abilities. I've been thinking a lot about why Holy Wardens have these powers, and I feel I have a few ideas, though I'm not sure they are worth much. Targona told me that the Holy Wardens possess some kind of magic as the Wardstones, but I've never actually seen a Wardstone. The Wardstones did exist back in my time. The first one was put in Canabres after the fall of Dresden and my imprisonment. This generation of Crusaders grew up with the Wardstones, so they take them for granted. They are a normal part of life. For me though, they are something new. Maybe that's why I see them differently. Targona said that the strength of these stones comes from Celestials who devoted themselves to eternal service. She and her brother were supposed to give themselves to the stones as well. That's when I started thinking about the Holy Wardens. Our abilities make us living Wardstones. I wanted to see if I could find a connection. Maybe we all share something in common, something that gives us our abilities. Perhaps it's the result of Ariel's experimentation. Please don't mention that witch's name. No, I don't think it has anything to do with her. That traitor didn't create the Wardstones, and as far as I know, our friend Berengar has never met her. Here's what I think. There are many worthy men and women among the Crusaders. Their eyes and hearts burn with holy zeal. But even among the paladins and angels, there are not many who have had everything taken from them or who have been taken from everything. Like a tree pulled out of the ground, roots and all. Among those who have experienced such loss, few have chosen to accept the grief as a duty, a weight that they must carry. You see, we are all like the angels who chose to lock themselves in the wardstones, and that makes us different from demons, because demons are nothing but selfless. I think that's why demons are weakened in our presence or near the wardstones. They can't bear such devoted service. It breaks something in the way their demonic power works. That's why they lose their abilities. Why they can't teleport, for example? Learned wizards would probably laugh at my theory, but it's what I honestly believe. We can say, I know where Minago is hiding. Do you want to go with me to your tormentor's lair? We will do that, but not just yet. We need to rest before we can do that. Can you heal me? Thanks. How well known am I among the denizens of Alushinira? Some demons have heard rumors about you, but no one is paying much heed to those rumors. Okay, who else wants to talk to me while I'm here? Aru? I think so. Aru? She's here, okay. Take a look. Aru's chalet shoulders are stooped. Staring at the floor, she hands you a scented letter. The one who sent me this letter, I hoped I would never hear from him again, but it was inevitable. He found out that I was in the city, of course he did, and now Desna helped me. The thought of seeing him again terrifies me. But this is simply part of my journey, isn't it? I can't just turn away from the sins of my past. I have to at least try and make amends. And if I can't, then I must ask for forgiveness. Who is D? Dimalchio. Do you remember the shadow from my nightmares? That's him. I used to consider him my crowning achievement, but now I'm ashamed to remember him at all. He was once an Azata, a true hero, a knight and poet, a defender of the weak, the pride of Elysium. And I corrupted him. I made him fall in love with me. I broke his heart. I made him commit foul crimes I cannot even describe. And when he became indistinguishable from a demon, I left him in the abyss. And now he wants to see me again. I'm frightened and ashamed. Venomous butterfly? I've heard those words before in your dream. That is what my nightmare calls me, my most horrific disgrace. There was a time when that name suited perfectly. I've poisoned so many souls, I've ruined so many beautiful creatures, both mortal and not. Almost all of them are dead now, but this nightmare of mine is still alive, and that means there may still be hope of saving him. Are you going to accept this invitation? I don't want to. You have no idea how afraid I am. What will I say? How will I look? How will I look him in the eye after everything I've done to him? But I feel I must do this. I must see him. I must tell him that a fall like his is not a death sentence, that there is a way back. And if he won't listen to me, I'll simply ask for forgiveness. What do you want from me? Please, please, let's go there together. I must see him again, face to face. I must try to save him from the abyss. I doubt it's possible. I know how much I've corrupted him, but I must try nevertheless. I must, and yet I can't do it on my own. I just... What can you tell me about him? He was a poet, a knight once, a brave servant of Desna, and a kind defender of the weak. I broke him, I seduced him, sent him away, picking him back with false hope of a reunion. Okay, well, we'll help her later. Anybody else who would like to talk? I don't think so. I definitely need to go back to... I need to go inside the cave. What are you doing? She looks like she's about to jump there. Right, you don't want anything, that's good. Let's go inside and just make sure that everybody else is happy. You guys are okay? I will earn the weight of my sword. I will have faith in the inheritor. I am the first into battle and the last to leave it. How did we end up here? I never would have imagined I would find myself in the abyss. We've overcome everything we've faced so far. We'll get through this as well. That's right, thank you. I've always had faith in us, and I will keep faith, but sometimes a girl needs a few words of encouragement. How are you? Alan's wedding. Things didn't exactly go as planned. What does it matter how am I? How I am? I can't stop thinking about everyone who suffered. Clever Sela, the paladin, companion of the gods' chosen one, didn't even notice a demon conspiracy right under her nose. I'm going to officially change my name to Sela the Dimwit. That's how I'll introduce myself to everyone I meet, so that they know they can't count on me. If we're too late to save the souls of all these victims, I'll never forgive myself. You know what else I keep thinking about? What happened to Carl? Did he really want to steal the ring? Did he just get what he was coming to him? Or was it the fault of the demon who possessed his body? So many questions and so much grief. As if a whole world wound and 2 demon lords out there just waiting to hurt us wasn't enough. Right, nothing important to say then. Okay. Right, well in that case, I am going to rest and just change these items, see if find out who needs what, and then we're gonna go back and probably talk to Targona before going back to Alushinira.